Got some shadows coming in, but that's fine. Fuck off. Nice try. Okay. All of y'all need to fuck off. Yes, I know. And I get my damn camera control back so I can stop walking against the damn walls. Fuck off. So I can go.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
So, we've got some power lines. That, yes. We can gently convince these guys to stroll, mosey, whatever you want to call it, their way on into the pendulating light. That is the swinging electricals. Careful yourself, because I will kill you. I'm not really seeing anything else. Thank you for your service.
The sun at the farm.
That did its job pretty well. Took out both of the big boys. And ammo conservation. And ending capacity is nice. So. We got this. Which goes by real slowly even with the big mag light. But, honestly speaking, it's still quicker than with either of the lowers. I wonder. Okay, enough faffing about. Barry.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Just be careful. Moonshine distilleries tend to be explosive.
Be careful, Al!
Shoddy ammo that I can't pick up because I'm full up. Shoddy ammo that, once again, I cannot pick up.
your eyes open, okay?
Honestly, I could have just juked past them, but... Hear a radio somewhere. Hear a radio there.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Nothing over here. Up we go. Get that Jenny radar going. I'm already full up on batteries.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
I mean, was that really necessary? I guess so. Oh. No, I know I'm not at the... Fine. Thank you. Had to be done. I'm not moving on without my flares. And besides, I only shot the ground.
You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, it would be nice if you didn't just lock me in place like that. So yeah, welcome to our next boss. Where, like with the last tractor, we can get a lot of damage in doing a lot of shit. But it don't help if you just get yourself splattered. Because you're gonna be a bitch about it. Okay. That's not what I fucking want.
You've got to be kidding me.
Couple. Honestly, just throw as many as I can, 'cause it's pretty much the end of the chapter anyways. Alright, the big problem's done.
There are 65 billion cows and pigs in the world.
So you say. That's right. Oh, cool. So yeah, we're going to be ending this chapter relatively soon. Go on and get our exploring on. Climbing up here. We can get on the other side of this gate. Where we can get the silo key. And yeah, we did have to come over here so we can get
Al?
Barry through.
Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
And locked door.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field.
You
We're
don't say.
almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
I mean, points are made.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Chainsaw. Now, before we go in, might as well look around. See, even Barry's keeping up with us at a brisk jog, and he's not this out of breath. Alright, seems like a whole bunch of nothing. So let's go and start bringing this chapter to an end.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Turlet.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Who the fuck rips the door off a fridge? Just barbaric. Barry, would you mind getting the fuck out the way? Thank you.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Manuscript. And fuses.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of
Oh,
course.
God.
We need
Know
to
the
find
truth.
where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Honestly, not bad music.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy, drunken dream. And yet, it was more than that. It was the truth. A suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. Whatever power had brought me back to this night at the lake was also stopping me from leaving. I had no choice but to see it through, to find out what had happened.
Sadako. Quick note, by the way, for those that want to listen to the full version of that song, it is Alan Wake's soundtrack number 8, Old Gods of Asgard, The Poet and the Muse.
Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
Generator not, as a matter of fact, on, but Mr. Alan Wake has nothing to say about that.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Crotchety old crone.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Yeah, look at that fog rolling
You can
in.
write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
End of chapter 4. We'll see y'all next time.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, and still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream,